Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury has definitely had a magnificent career in the NHL, won 3 Stanley Cups as a member of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Second most goaltending wins, only behind Martin Brodeur in NHL history. Legendary career, still going on with the Minnesota Wild. Now he's the number 2 goalie for Minnesota behind Philippe Gustavsson, but still performing well this year in a backup role, occasional starter. And last night was a emotional game for him as they were in Montreal. This is his last NHL season, his last road game in Montreal, which is part of Quebec. That's where Fleury was born and raised. So definitely kind of a homecoming for him. The Canadians had a tribute for him, and boy, did he show out with the shutout win. This was yesterday. 19 saves on 19 shots against for his shutout, and the Wild improved to 31-17-4. An emotional night for Andre Fleury. Even admitted that tears were coming down his eyes towards the end of the game when they had a little bit of a tribute for him on the jumbotron, but was able to finish it off and get another shutout. So this stat was pretty impressive. So this is via the Minnesota Wild PR's X page. So per NHL stats, Marc-Andre Fleury is the first goaltender in NHL history to record a shutout as a teenager and at 40 years or older. So I believe he turned 40 years old in November. Still 76 career shutout tonight. Moved him into a tie with Tony Esposito and Ed Belfour, 2 legends, for 10th all time. So yes, 40 years old, and he did it as a teenager. So that shutout as a teenager came back on October 30th, 2003. Here's the box score from that game. A 1-0 game that the Penguins won. We see that Fleury had 20 shots against and saved all 20 of them. I mean, it was so far back. Look who was in the lineup for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Super Mario Lemieux. You see he had an assist on the goal that was scored. More than almost 22 years ago, about 21 and a half years ago, that Andre Fleury had the first shutout of his career. Harbinger of things to come, because what a remarkable career it has been for the now 40-year-old, again, making NHL history, not only having a shutout as a teenager, but as a 40-year-old. I mean, you think of longevity in sports. I mean, some of the names that first pop into your mind, of course, Tom Brady, his 7 Super Bowls, winning one, last one in his 40s. LeBron James still playing the NBA at 40 years old. Maybe Marc-Andre Fleury isn't quite the dominant force they were later in their careers, but, well, LeBron's still going, but, still a remarkable number. And, the Wild are one of the better teams in the NHL. Possibility that his last season could end in his 4th Stanley Cup win would definitely be an apropos way for the goaltending great to end his career. An historic one for sure. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.